Hi all, it's Bebs. Join us on our trip in Coron. Since we are from Davao, we have to travel pa to Cebu. As we arrive, we can't let it pass to try the famous ngoyong. This is so good. So we stayed one night in Mactan Suites. The next day, we had a yummy breakfast, chicken curry and boiled egg. Then, naglakad-lakad lang kami to buy refreshing drinks. Nag-prepare na rin kami for our travel to Busuanga. While waiting for our flight, we had our lunch in the airport. We ate Cebu's original lechon belly with puso rice. And finally, it's time to fly to Coron. Thank God we're here. By the way, nag-agency kami for our accommodation and tours. Part na sa binayaran namin ang airport transfer, so very smooth lang talaga ang travel. We arrived in Rojas Suites within rush to settle our things and prepare for today's adventure. Since our flight got delayed, we missed some of the day tour destinations, but it's fine though. Ang nabutan na lang namin is Noel Casio de Coron. You can try different types of cashew nuts and you'll surely feel full after. We buy pasalubong na rin agad. Then, after that, we went to Makinit Hot Spring. So relaxing here. Nakakatanggal talaga ng stress, lalo na sa amin, kasi galing kami biyahe. I really love how our first day went, so even my parents nag-enjoy din sila. Very chill lang kami dito. We relaxed here for an hour. It was enough time to enjoy the warm waters. Later, around 7 p.m., they drove us back to Rojas Suite, and we decided to have our dinner outside. Thus, we rode a tricycle which cost only 15 to 30 pesos per person. And here we are, we tried Lobster King. It is a famous seafood restaurant here in Coron. While it's known for lobster, we only tried the other dishes. Because I'm allergic to crustaceans, these are the foods we ordered, and it's tasty. We also enjoyed live music while eating. After the dinner, di na ako naka-video, so here is our second day. By the way, this is Mount Tapias, part of our tour that we missed yesterday due to our delayed flights. But it's not much of a big deal because my parents are senior citizens already. For sure, they wouldn't enjoy the long walks. And here I am, so excited for our island hopping adventure. While we were on our ride, the guide told us about the different places we'd visit. And guess what? They also took a cool video of us from up high like a human drone. Check this out! The guides are truly talented. They are really good at taking great photos. So here we are in our first stop, the Barracuda Lake, one of the most remarkable free diving and snorkeling spot in Palawan. The path to the lake is really cool. It goes through some rocky areas that looks like they're from a movie. Look naman, my mother. And then later on, you will see Barracuda Lake, which is huge and beautiful. Ito na guys, sobrang ganda talaga dito. The lake is huge, but swimmers love the part where they can dive for free in the deep waters. It's like a paradise for snorkeling and free diving because of the amazing underwater cliffs. And here I am, floating. Look at naman my snorkeling set. I bought it from the Orange app, and if you plan to go here, magdala na rin kayo for hygienic purposes. But don't worry, they also have available for rent naman at only 150 pesos per day. Here's a sample of our underwater peak. Medyo struggle ito, but ang galing nila kuya mag-peak. And ito, pabalik na kami sa bangka using the crystal kayak that we rented for around 1,500 pesos. Sulit na sulit kasi nagamit ito ng parents. And of course, maganda rin ito siya for pictures. For our second stop, I'm not so sure but I think this is Coron Twin Peak Reef. Maganda dito for snorkeling, though parents and I just stayed in the boat, only Rap did the snorkeling and sobrang nag-enjoy siya. By the way, here's another tip guys. Buy yourself a waterproof case for your phone. Gamit na gamit sa pictures and video recordings, especially underwater. Make sure to buy the good quality para maganda ang kuha sa pictures and hindi agad mag-moist. Mahal na kasi dito, around 350 na. They also have aqua shoes for rent, around 150 to 300 pesos. And syempre, magbaon kayo ng snacks. Medyo pricey na kasi dito and not all stops has snacks to sell. No trip to Coron is complete without visiting the stunning Kayangan Lake. Thus, this will be our next stop. This is a highlight of any trip to the islands of Palawan. Huwag matakot, the walk to Kayangan Lake is easy. There are stairs but the trail is very short. In total, there are 360 steps, only half of which are uphill. It isn't overly steep and the stairs are in good condition all the way. So, if you can climb over 100 steps, you can surely do it. This is the view that is most commonly associated with Kayangan Lake. However, this is not the lake itself, nor a place you can swim. But the view is very much pretty. From the viewpoint at the top, it is a leisurely walk down to one of the prettiest lakes in the whole Philippines. O diba, even ang parents, amazed na amazed sila kasi ang ganda talaga ng view dito. And by the way, I recommend, wag muna kayo magpicture doon sa lookout ha, dahil mahaba ang pila doon. So instead of spending your time in the long line, spend it here in the lagoon. Kasi sobrang relaxing at talagang mag-e-enjoy kayo. Fun fact, it is said to be the cleanest lake in all of the Philippines. We took the same path pabalik and this is the best time to have your photo taken sa lookout kasi sa mapapansin ninyo, mas maliit na yung pila. Rest muna ang seniors! Nang pabalik na kami sa bangka, parang may gusto pang sumabay sa amin. So, hi Bayawak! Salamat sa pag-welcome! Bago kami pumunta sa next spot, nag-picture muna ako kasi sobrang ganda ng view dito. Dahil mag-aalauna na and we're very much hungry, we then headed to Beach 91 for lunch. Kasali na ang lunch at snacks sa binayaran namin. Sulit na sulit talaga. After having our lunch, Rap and I decided to kayak and explore the katabing spot which is the Sunset Bay. And it's obvious that Rap did the paddling and I did the video recording and syempre pretty lang. And ayan, as you can see naman, Coron really has beautiful rock formations and unbelievably clear waters. So, Coron is considered the more quiet and laid-back sibling of El Nido, which is another famous Palawan destination. Our fifth stop is the Balinsasayao Reef. It is one of the many diving or snorkeling spots in Coron. Here, you will see different varieties of fish of all sizes and colors as well as the rich coral reefs with branching formations. The reef is abundant in giant clams living in its natural environment that are scattered all over the place. Even though I don't know how to swim, I was able to enjoy it kasi we were grouped by threes and we were just floating with our life jacket and of course holding on to the floaters. So hinihila lang kami ng guide for us to see this beautiful view. Napaka-relaxing talaga and napakaganda. Our island hopping doesn't stop there. We're off to our last stop for today. It's the Twin Lagoon. As the name would suggest, there are quite literally two lagoons and there is a giant piece of limestone rock separating them. So to travel between the two lagoons, it's necessary to jump in the water and then climb over a rickety wooden staircase built over the rocks. Or pwede rin mag-swim under the natural archway that has formed in the rock if it's high tide. Pero when the cavern is only partially submerged, just like what happened in this video, we can easily float through without having to go underwater. So make sure just to watch your head. So ayan, nalampasan na namin yung archway. We just float using the life jacket and then ang parents, ginamit nila yung crystal kayak namin. Smile lang kadala si mother pero klaro kay nakulbaan na. Kasi nga kinakabahan na si mama, hinatid na lang muna siya sa bangka. Meanwhile, si papa, pa-relax lang, ini-enjoy ang view dito sa Twin Lagoon. Here di ay guys, it is a strange experience. Why? Because this is where fresh underground water meets with warm sea water. So, wala kayo makita na sea life diri, dili kay siya nice pang snorkeling. Pero if you look up jud, ma-amaze jud ka sa towering cliff ug sa beautiful setting. Tapos kini pabalik na pud mi sa bangka namo. So naginahinay jud mi og naglisod jud mi og doko diri kay unsaon na lang mga igo amo ang mga ulo. And we made it. May na lang jud wala mi nangapakong. Pagkabalik namin sa bangka, we saw mom enjoying her snacks, crispy vegetable chips. At nang mabusog na, nagpa-picture ang mga seniors. By the way, if di pala kayo nakapagdala ng snacks, may namamangka naman dito na nagbebenta. And yung guide namin, may pakamote cure din sila plus water. Today's island hopping, we had 6 stops and it's almost 5 p.m. so we are heading back to the port. And I can really say that going here is super worth it. Even if you're with seniors, the biyahe is so smooth and because we avail the tour package, wala na kaming masyadong iniisip. After naming mahatid sa Rohe, nagbihis lang kami and sumakay ng tricycle pabalik sa port, where the Island Boy Grill is located. O diba, mo na kung ganahan kay Papa, kay Aptik na kayo maposing. So, they have a large selection of fresh fish and seafood to choose from. During our entire stay here in Coron, our only concern is the pasalubong, dinner, and our pamasahe sa tricycle. The rest is included na sa tour package. Here in Island Grill, they also have live music you can enjoy while you're eating. That ends our day 2. For our day 3, we will also have an island escapade tour. But before that, let's have breakfast first. Here in Rohe pa rin and it's buffet style ilahang breakfast. So, wala na gud mi ginaproblema na breakfast kay libre na siya diri. Makahappy ilahang food here and makabusog jud siya. And at the same time, naa pa joy pool sa kilid. So, target namo magpool mi unya pag uli. By the way, this is our favorite here, Lamayo. It's like danggit but it's quite unique because it has been partially sun-dried. This is not considered dried fish because of its texture. It's crispy, meaty, napapansin nyo, ayan, and very flavorful. So we bought this for pasalubong and do note, it needs to be frozen packed. Ayan, katatapos na namin mag-breakfast and we are excited for our escapade tour. For now, balik lang muna kami sa room while waiting sa sundo. So, we are here na sa docking area and we will just be waiting for our turn to ride the boat. As usual, before the tour begins, may pa-orientation at hindi mawawala ang human drone shot. So, check this out. Ang sabi, napakagaling kumuha ng video. Ayan, and this time pala, ang travel namin is a bit longer kasi we're heading to Bolodos Sandbar. O, diba? Galing talaga ng guide. Sila ang kumuha nun and they are very supportive talaga sa mga picture taking. So, since we only have 3 destinations, we were able to spend a lot of time here. So, Bolodos Island is a great place for sun and relaxation. It is a wonderful escape from the bustle of everyday life. Here, you can swim in the turquoise waters, sink your toes in the soft sand, and enjoy the simplistic, peaceful surroundings of Mother Nature. Not to mention, you get some epic Instagram shots at this one-of-a-kind beach. Actually, there are so many areas here where you can take nice shots. Our second stop is the Ditaytayan Island, where we will be having our lunch. Here, both visitors and residents enjoy the peace and tranquility of the island. Thanks to nipa huts and coconut palms, we got some shades. This is our sumptuous lunch prepared by our guide. After we had our lunch, nagkwentuhan lang muna kami, and then we decided to swim in the sea. But since there wasn't much shade, Mom and I went back to the boat, and that's where we swam, in the shade of the boat. We were able to stay here a bit longer, and it was rewarding because the sun is creamy to the touch and the surrounding water sparkles aquamarine that you squint your eyes to see. The water here does not have sea urchins, so it will be worry-free indeed to swim or snorkel. After several hours, we headed straight to Malcapuya Island, our third and final stop. Going to the beach, you have to make a short trek across the island from the boat docking area. Marami rin kayong makikita ng mga cashew trees dito because Palawan is the leading production center of cashew or kasoy in Tagalog. Pretty soon, the scenery changes from cashew trees to tall coconut trees, white picnic tents, sand, sea, and sky. The main activity to do here in Malcapuya is the boat pool snorkeling activity. You have to pay 100 pesos per person so that they will take you to the open sanctuary and corals. You also have the option to swim on your own. Since we joined the activity, we were asked to hold on to the ropes that were horizontally attached to the outriggers. We were pulled slowly in the water and were soon looking at different corals and fish beneath us. At one point, the boat stopped so we could do fish feeding. I wasn't expecting so many hungry fish to converge on a cracker that I was holding and demolish it in a matter of seconds. It was such a cool experience. The fish feeding made our day. We were at it for maybe 10 minutes and then we continued our easy and lazy snorkeling all the way back to the shore. My parents, Rap and I enjoyed it so much. Even though my mother didn't try snorkeling because she was afraid, she just ride on the boat. And I joined her on the boat as we go back to the shore. Buti na lang talaga, pumayag sila kuya na sasakay na lang kami sa bangka. Guys, if you are interested to go to Coron, just search on Facebook the Coron Palawan Tour Packages. Message them. They have currently 100,000 followers and they will be offering you different packages depending on how many days and nights you will be staying, and at the same time, they have almost a fixed rate depending on the hotel or accommodation you will be choosing. For 4 days and 3 nights, they offer from 7,000 to 16,000 per person, and we chose 9,000 per person na package, and masasabi kong sulit na sulit talaga siya. The beach here in Coron is absolutely world-class. Powdery white sand, clear blue waters, a tropical paradise. I highly recommend Coron. Nindot gudere and dili sila naga-overprice. This is our third day in Coron and we can't just let it pass without buying any pearls for Mom. She chose the yellow pearl earrings. It looks good on her. Because we got thirsty kaka-snorkel, I bought buko for only 50 pesos. And wrap pot halo-halo, di ko na alam magkano, basta it is just affordable. And then, para mas masarap, pinaghalo ko na ang buko at halo-halo and it's very refreshing. Thank you, Malcapuya Island. And ito na, pabalik na kami sa boat namin. hindi talaga mawawala ang banana or kamote Q sa tour namin as our snacks. Supporting locals in a way. And we're wrapping up our amazing island escapade tour and we're heading back to the port. What an incredible day it's been. We've had such an awesome time exploring the beautiful sights and soaking up the sun. And let me tell you, that sunset, absolutely breathtaking. After a day of adventure, we are heading back to Rojas Suite. This is the inside of the Santorini-inspired boutique hotel conveniently located in the center of Coron town. Rojas Suite exceeded all our expectations and truly made our stay unforgettable. From the moment we arrived, we were greeted with warmth and hospitality that continued throughout our entire stay. The place is spacious, clean, and beautifully decorated, providing the perfect blend of comfort and luxury. Highly recommended. One of their amenities is the refreshing pool. While Mom freshens up, Dad, Rap, and I decided to take a quick dip since it's the perfect way to relax after a fun-filled day. After naming makapagbihis, pumunta na kami sa town center, nag-tricycle lang kami. At doon na kami nakapag-decide kumain sa Andox because we wanted to try their lechon baka. At sulit na sulit kasi it's tender, moist, and I love how it is thinly sliced. Ayan, ito yung mga foods na in-order namin. At nang mabusog na kami, we decided to stroll around the town center and we stumbled upon the stunning St. Dominic Church. So, ang ganda dito. Pumasok kami, nagdasal. We thank God for the blessings, for giving us this opportunity na makapunta sa Coron, for the good weather, and for the protection. And after that, lakad-lakad ulit kami. Actually, hinahanap din namin yung gelatos place. So, dito kami napadpad sa may Coliseum banda. Ayan. Ang saya lang panoorin kasi ang raming mga kabataan na naglalaro ng mga basketball, volleyballs, at iba pa. Marami ding mga bars dito that you can enjoy. Marami pang mga restaurants here. And ayun, yung goal lang talaga namin is kumain ng gelato. And we stumbled upon Pedro's Gelato. And let me tell you, their dark chocolate flavor was a hit with all of us. Ang sarap nun. Try nyo din. The next day was a bit more relaxed with no activities planned. So, we slept in a bit, had a leisurely breakfast, and grabbed a quick lunch at McDonald's. And just like that, it's time to say goodbye to this beautiful island. We're off to Cebu and then to Davao. What an incredible journey it's been. Thank you all so much for joining us in this adventure. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. Until next time, keep exploring! Bye!